Hi, I'm Duskie of Farm to Pantry, and today we're gonna make together 5-onion soup with cheesy crostini to pair with Piper Sonoma Brut. The first quandary of the day is what 5 onions? So what I've chosen today is a red onion, a shallot, a Maui sweet, a leek, and some nigella seeds, which are also known as onion seeds, and they're actually not even related to onions. They come from North Africa or India, and they kind of taste like onions. But if you can't get your hand on onion seeds, I have a solution for you, good old chives. So the first move is to get the onions cooking because they have to cook for 45 minutes to an hour to caramelize. So I'm gonna get them all sliced, slicing my leek, making sure there's no sand inside. If there is, you just rinse it under cold water, but these are pretty clean. Shallot. And it's really important to keep your fingers curled and your nails behind your knuckles so that you don't cut yourself. Okay, so all of these onions go into my pot with a generous amount of oil on medium heat for about 45 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make my sofrito, which allows you to not necessarily need meat stock. You can actually make a vegetarian, awesome onion soup. So we are going to make sofrito, which is the Italian version of mirepoix using carrot and celery. But the French tend to strain out the carrot and celery, and the Italians tend to save it and incorporate it into the soup. So we've got carrots and celery and a little bit of garlic that we are going to process in our food processor. And you pulse it until it's really small. So this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna add it to the onions. And we're gonna let this go for 45 minutes to an hour until it's caramelized. This recipe calls for a whole bottle of red wine, but it kind of feels a shame to pour it all into the pot. So just give yourself a tiny splash, and then the rest goes into the pot. Now we reduce this by a half, so it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes to reduce. In the meantime, you can make your cheesy crostini. So we're gonna take a little baguette and slice some crostini. And we put a little oil on our sheet tray and lay out our crostini. A little oil on top, a little salt, a little Parmesan sprinkle on each one, and then a little sprinkle of your nigella seeds. And this goes into your 350 oven for about 15 minutes until it's golden brown and crunchy all the way through. So the next move is to add your stock and or water. And I've tied a little bundle of thyme and bay together so that I can get it out later. If you tie it around your pot, it's easy to pull out afterwards. And now we're gonna let this simmer for about a half hour. So the final step is to balance the soup with a little sherry vinegar, a little salt, and a little bit of sugar if you like. and it's ready to plate. So we'll take our red wine and 5 onion soup, ladle it into our dish. So the cheesy crostini goes on top. And I'm actually gonna make this 6 onion today with a little bit of my chives. This 5 onion soup with cheesy crostini is a perfect wintertime dish. It keeps you warm on the inside while you're happy on the outside with the Piper Sonoma Brut. Cheers, happy winter.